Alright. Hello, everybody. It is your boy AJ, aka Smooth Sensei, and today, starting a new What If. I don't know how to say this, but I'm gonna be discontinuing Sunshine Deku. I just didn't like the way I was doing it. I didn't like where the story was going, and the pacing of it was a little too slow, and I want to just randomly pick up the pace. So I'll probably start it over as what if Deku was reincarnated, or what if Deku was Eskimo's reincarnation. But yeah. But we're not gonna dwell on that. We got things to do today. So main thing, so a little bit of background about Izuku's quirk. So main thing, his quirk is called the Creator, and basically he can just do simple stuff like he can make, and give quirks. He can even give the quirks he creates to himself, obviously. But yeah, and so I'm basically gonna zoom through Izuku as his child days, we'll say. His childhood days. Basically, Izuku's seen as a god for obvious reasons. Bakugo isn't a cocky piece of trash for obvious reasons. And yeah, so we just basically gonna simulate all the way to the sludge villain attack. So the teacher basically walks in, does his whole shtick, where he throws the papers up in the air, and he's like, I know you all want to become heroes. And then he says, because Bakugo doesn't do his little weird outburst, where he's talking about everyone here is a bunch of D-listers. No, he doesn't do that. So yeah. And Bakugo, well, not Bakugo, the teacher says, apparently you have 2 students playing to go to UA. And then he states Bakugo and Izuku, and everyone's in the class. Well, yeah, they can make it. Yeah, I can see it. Izuku's basically God. He can literally give quirks, and Bakugo's Bakugo, I guess. So basically, y'all go home after that. Bell rings, and Izuku decides that he wants to take the long way home. So he goes up into the bridge, and you all know what's about to happen. The manhole explodes. Sorry about the pause, eating ramen. Okay, I'm back though. But yeah. Okay, never mind. The sludge villain comes out the manhole. Izuku just turns around. And basically all he does is kind of like... Because he's like, really? Now? I just want to walk home. Look what I gotta deal with. Fine. We'll play dirty. And basically Izuku quickly gives himself a quirk. And he basically just Hakai's him. He Hakai's the sludge villain. The sludge villain is gone. There is no more sludge villain. He kind of like grabs the sludge villain by like whatever. He basically like grabs a piece of sludge of the villain, right? If that makes sense. I don't even know if that made sense, but y'all know what I'm talking about. He basically grabs the sludge villain in like a purple aura. You know what? For the sole fact, because I want to, the aura is green. There's a green aura emanating off his hand. And then that aura slowly starts to spread to the sludge villain until it fully covers him. And then the sludge villain just turns to dust. Izuku lets go. He continues on about his walk. He doesn't even meet All Might. He just continues on by his walk. So yeah, and then What would Izuku do for? Actually, you know what? Nah. I just caught an idea. We going back. He does meet All Might after he basically Hakai's the sludge villain. Izuku. All Might's gonna also pop out from the manhole talking about I am here. All Might basically starts looking around. He sees no sludge villain. He's like, what happened? Izuku like he gone. What do you mean he's gone? Did you kill him? Technically no. And Izuku basically says, well, technically no. I kind of wiped him away from existence. And then All Might says, existence? Kid, what's your quirk? And then Izuku says, okay, it's a little complicated, but I basically have the ability to create quirks. And I can give the quirks, I can give away the quirks that I create. I can also give myself the quirks I create. And I gave me a quirk that allowed myself to erase people from existence. And I also made an X-ray vision quirk, and All Might, I see that injury. And All Might's like, this dude's something else. I almost said the wrong word. I hope. You two probably did pick that up, but like, damn. I hope YouTube did pick that up. I hope my camera didn't pick that up, because YouTube is gonna be on me. Anyways. And then basically Izuku like puts a hand on All Might's shoulder, and once again Izuku like his hand glows green again, but he's not about to destroy All Might. He's gifting All Might a quirk, and that quirk is instantaneous healing. So the moment his hand goes, Izuku's hand glows green, All Might's injury begins to heal. And Izuku basically says, I gave you instantaneous healing. That injury should be gone by sunset. And you'll be back to full capacity. No need to thank me. I just did what any sane person would do with a quirk like mine. And with that, Izuku walks off. Oh, hold on. I'm going to stop recording real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Had to go get some peppermints. Anyways. So yeah, basically Izuku walks off after healing All Might. And then we're going to time skip 10 months. Izuku basically doesn't even really do anything. I wouldn't even say he like trains. He doesn't think there is a need to train, because he can always just make a quirk that like buffs up his body. Mind you, Izuku is really smart in this. So, you know what he's gonna do? He's gonna spend all his time studying. He's gonna spend 10 months of straight studying. It's wake up, study, eat, study, sleep, repeat. That was what Izuku did for the past 10 months. So I'm gonna say Izuku is big brained. Alright. So basically, yes, we're gonna go through cough. Izuku's making his way downtown to UA to take his exams. So Izuku makes it to UA. He walks in. He goes to the written exam hall, or he goes to the exam hall, and basically takes the test. Tell you right now, my man's getting a 9 out of 10. Let's say there's 10 extremely difficult questions, and he's getting 9 out of 10. And that's only because he didn't want to look suspicious. Well, should you give him a 10 out of 10? Nah, I'm gonna give him a 9 out of 10. And a 9 out of 10 is the only question that Nezu couldn't get right on the test. I apologize. I was called by my father. Well, yeah, I'm back. So, yeah, basically what happens is, I don't know. It just, like, happens. The thing happens. Oh. Okay, never mind. Fix my manga. I don't fall. Please don't. Okay. I think I'm safe. Okay. So yeah, basically Izuku finishes in like 10, 20 minutes. Not 15. He finishes in 15 minutes. Mind you, they got like I'm gonna say they have 45 minutes to complete it. Izuku finishes in 15. So Izuku basically hands off his test to Izuku basically hands off his test to President Mike and goes to the waiting room to start the practical test. And Izuku's thinking like, what quirk can I use? Izuku's really thinking about this. Because I'm thinking about it, so he's thinking about it. That's why. For he's thinking about it, therefore I am thinking about it. Because I don't want him to use the Hakai quirk. I'll just give him hyper speed. Yeah. Alright, hyper speed. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing this a lot. I'm gonna be giving you quick like breakdowns of the quirks that he uses if they're not obvious. So hyper speed is kind of like super speed, but like it's kind of it's better related to like the speed force, but like not the speed force. So basically, with hyper speed, all Izuku / Deku can really do is like he can like create dimensional gaps, then dimensional rifts with his super speed, with his hyper speed. And he can kind of do like the Flash thing where he like shakes his hand, where he like vibrates his hand, and he can kind of like pass through things if he shakes his body enough. Yeah, Izuku can do that. So yeah, now so yeah, the written exams, basically everyone's finished with it, and now it's just Deku waiting with everybody else in this testing site. But yeah, so then Mike says go. Izuku is gone. Hyperspeed. He's moving. Izuku, by the time the first person other than Izuku leaves out the gate, Izuku already has 20 points. That's how fast he's moving. Izuku's kind of like hopping off robot to robot, and like man, so fast he can run on air. That's another thing about hyperspeed. Man, so fast he can run on air. I'm sorry. What else do you want me to say? So yeah, he's moving so fast like he's running on air. Is anybody finna sit there and question it? No. That's basically what happens for a while. I don't know what just happened. I think my phone was off for too long, so like my screen recording kind of like just cut off. So yeah. That's why my screen was like blank for a second. I had a weird cutoff. But I'm gonna say Izuku finishes out with like 100 villain points before the 0 pointer comes in. And basically Izuku kind of like he decides I might as well run. There's nothing here for me if I stay. That thing's worth 0 points. Ain't no point and trying to fight it, especially since I don't get anything for it. So he's sprinting away. He's about to activate his quirk until he hears someone yell for help, and like Izuku's like, well, shit, gotta turn back. So then Izuku kind of like turns back, sees a girl. But it's the moment. This moment decides to ship. So who am I shipping Izuku with? Decisions. I'm trying to fix Fafnir at the same time though. That's like the problem. Or maybe I'm just doing it the wrong way. It's supposed to go like this way. I think it's supposed to go this way, which it is. Lord help me. I just did all that struggling for what? Lord. Okay. We back. We back. Fafnir's back in tip top shape. Oh, and if you're wondering which Fafnir I'm talking about Mirage Fafnir, in my opinion, my favorite Fafnir. But yeah, so the ship. I'm recording, right? Okay, I'm recording. That's all that matters right now. I'm recording. In fact, I know what I'm gonna do with it. Now you want to put me on. Okay. Now I know what I'm gonna do. Izuku, when he turns around, when he hears help, he sees an orange-haired girl trapped under rubble as the 0 point is about to crush her. Izuku's like, well, shit. Guess I gotta go help her. And Izuku kind of like he zooms towards, like Kendo closes her eyes, waiting to be crushed, but then she's never crushed. And like when she reopens her eyes, she's like at the start of like where they started with when the practical exam started. So she's like, what the hell just happened? And then she sees a green-haired boy in front of her, and he's like, you good? She's like, yeah, I'm fine. And then the test ends. So yeah, basically Izuku takes the girl to Recovery Girl, and if you haven't figured out already, this is Kendo. The ship is Izuku Kendo. Izuku Kendo. Why not? I personally never tried to do a ship with them, because before I make YouTube videos, I kind of like just wrote this shit down, and one day I just decided, why not make YouTube videos out of it? That way I won't have to write it down. Yeah, that's a quick little background on why I never do script what ifs, because like I do this because I don't like to write stuff down. Why write stuff down? See what I'm saying? Why write it down when I don't have to? So yeah, Izuku Kendo. Izuku basically takes Kendo to Recovery Girl, make sure she's alright. He gives them digits, because Kendo says, I want to thank you for saving me. So yeah, Izuku gets them digits. So yeah, and then basically Izuku heads home, tells his mom, entrance exam's going great. But I'm gonna go take a nap. I'm tired. A little bit of overuse of my quirk. Yeah, I forgot to say this, but the only downside to Izuku's quirk is, depending on how powerful the quirk is depending how much energy he uses once the quirk leaves. So, like, say for example, the Hakai quirk kind of left Deku like shook after he turned it off. But this is only when he uses the quirks himself. When he gives the quirks, he doesn't feel anything. So when he gave All Might the instantaneous healing, he was like, good, I'm good, I'm about to go home, I'm already a little tired for the quirk I just used, so I'm gonna fuck with you, I'm gone. Yeah, and so yeah, he's pretty tired because hyperspeed took a lot out of him. Because he was still kind of recovering. Well, no, he wasn't, because it's 10 months. So he wasn't recovering. But yeah, that's like his downside to his quirk. Depending on how powerful the quirk is how basically depends on words. Okay. Deep breaths. Okay. Depending on how powerful the quirk is how much energy Izuku uses up. Or how much Izuku gonna have to sleep to gain back the energy he lost. So I'm gonna say Izuku needs at least 5 hours to get back the energy he used for hyperspeed. So yeah, and then we're gonna simulate a week because nothing really happens. Izuku gets the ladder. Oh no, actually no, something does happen. Him and Kendo go out on a kinda, sorta, technically date. But Izuku doesn't see it as a date. Kendo definitely sees it as a date. That's why she wanted them digits. Hold on, now that I said it like this. That's why she wanted them digits. But yeah. They went on a date. I'm just gonna say they went to a restaurant, and then after the restaurant, they went to an arcade, and they just vibed. There was a vibe. So now we simulate a week later. Now that I can, okay. Now that we simulated a week, Inko kind of comes busting through the door. Izuku, it's here. It's like, oh shit. Okay, mama, hold on. Relax now. You gonna bust a blood vessel. Like, I'm coming. And then he basically gets up. He goes, boom. He kind of like opens the letter, a holograph projector thing, which y'all know what I'm talking about. Then they in the original canon kind of like falls out. It's all mine. It says Izuku Midoriya. How do I work this? How do I work this in an All Might fashion? Okay, I'm gonna try and do it like this. I'm trying to do it like this. Okay. Izuku Midoriya, congratulations. You've passed the UA entrance exam with a 9 out of 10 on the written exam, and 140 points in the practical. 100 of them being villain points by you taking down those robots, and 40 of them being a secret part of the exam, which were hero points. And since you saved a fellow soon-to-be student, hopefully, you also gained an extra 40 points. So congratulations, you scored first place out of all the incoming first years, which also scored you in the best hero course class we have, which is class 1A. So Izuku Midoriya, welcome to your Hero Academia. And that's where I'm going to be leaving off the video. I'm joking. That would have been a clean way to end it off, but no, I'm not going to end it there. Yeah, I'm not going to end it there. I'm not going to be that guy. I'm going to let it go. We're going to vibe out for a little bit longer. Why not, right? So yeah, basically Izuku kind of like, it's like he hype. He not showing how hype he is. You know, Izuku's kind of like a chill dude in this. He's chill. He vibe out. He don't show too much emotion too often. He might crack a smile every now and again, but he won't show too much emotion. Oh, I'm gonna watch that later. Oh, it's content month? Let me find out, Purple Cliff. Let me find out. Anyways. Yeah. So basically, Izuku the next day kind of like throws his uniform on, goes to school. He's basically speeding down there. He's not using a quirk, but he's like, can I start getting YouTube notifications? Lord, help me, please. But yeah, Izuku kind of like just zooming to school. He's not using a quirk. He's just fast. He's just naturally fast. I'm the fastest man alive. I'm joking. Relax. Chill. Okay. So he's basically like looking, where's 1A, where's 1A, where's 1A. Izuku finds 1A after like 5 minutes of searching. After like 5 minutes of searching, he sees a gigantic door, and he's like, that's weird, but okay. I guess we're gonna rock with it. And basically goes in and he sees 3 people in the room before him. Bakugo, a blue-haired boy, a blue haired boy that was also in his exam site, and Kendo, the girl he went out with, girl he went out with, what that was, I want to say a week ago, 2 weeks ago at that point. I think it's just a week ago. Yeah, it'd be just like a week ago. Kendo waves, Bakugo says nothing, Ida kind of like rushes at him, and he's like, you are the person who saved her, as he points to Kendo, from the 0 pointer. And you found the secret. Wait, did I roll out the trash? Please tell me I rolled out the trash. Okay. Sorry, the garbage can roll. The garbage truck is coming around, and I had to make sure I had put out the trash, because that would have been a problem if I didn't. But I did. I just have no recollection of it whatsoever. But that's not the point. So basically, they're kind of like compliments Izuku. It's like, I didn't find out any secrets. I just did what any hero should do. As he kind of like looks towards Kendo and smiles, and then Kendo kind of like blushes. And then everyone starts coming in. Everyone starts conversating. Aizawa, like, loud people, please shut up. If you come here to make friends. Okay, this probably finna be the last time I stop recording, because like I keep being interrupted. My recording keeps stopping some way, somehow. Okay. Anyways, Aizawa does his whole shtick. He says, if you're here to make friends, leave. We're here to make you perfect heroes. In 4 years, this and that. And then he says, we're going outside, put your gym uniforms on, and let's go. Oh, and by the way, Lord, help me, please. Corn stopped again. So I'll make this even faster. Mineta. Kendo's replacing Mineta. Mineta's in Class 1B. Kendo's in Class 1A. Simple. Okay, they're outside. Gym uniforms. They got them. Because I'm also planning on double uploading today. And I'm also making another new what if to replace Sunshine. For now, at least. Yeah. So that's why I'm going to get this out the way and have it uploaded so I can start recording on the other video, which I think y'all gonna like. So yeah, basically all that really happens is boom. Izuku kind of like says, okay, we're gonna do it like this. Well, no, Aizawa basically calls Izuku to do the ball throw thing, and Izuku's like, okay, and he says, what was your original score in middle school? And Izuku says, was it, I think it was 43 meters? And then Aizawa says, okay, do it with your quirk now. And Izuku says, it can be any quirk, right? And Aizawa looks at him like he's stupid. Did you just say any quirk? And I said, yes. And then Izuku says, yes, that's my quirk. Any quirk. I know. Crazy, ain't it? And Aizawa just nods dumbly, like, okay, go ahead. And Izuku's like, okay. Izuku's like thinking, what quirk to use here? I want it to be something where... Oh, I got an idea. What if... No, I still gotta go through other tests, so I want something that's not too strong. Or the RB is asleep midway through the test. So I guess I'll just go with classic super strength. So Izuku kind of... Oh, no. No, I know what Izuku's gonna do. Izuku's gonna like, okay. Nah, actually, you know what? Now he has to go with super strength. Alright. Like, well, I guess I'm gonna have to go with super strength. And Izuku kind of like grabs... He kind of like gets in a throwing like a pitcher for a baseball team. He gets in that counter pose. He rails his arm back and yeets the ball. I'm talking Kelby. I'm talking full court shot that thing. God. But yeah, he basically does that. The ball flies. It flies for a while. And then it lands. So So it's like, oh well, I don't know if that was supposed to happen. And then Aizawa kind of like reads, like, oh, 1,000 meters. Actually, you know what? No, we ain't giving them 1,000 meters. This Izuku's supposed to be broken. We're gonna say 10,000 meters. Yeah, I like that. I think that's a good number. Okay. So basically, everyone else does the exact same in canon. But everyone's gonna be bumped down one spot. And Kendo, I guess. Actually, you know what? No. Just because I can, everyone's going to be bumped down 2 spots. Actually, you know what? How am I going to do this? I'm naming the first 5 places. Izuku clearly at first. Todoroki, no. Yaoyorozu at second. Todoroki at third. Bakugo at fourth. Kendo at fifth. Everyone else, same placement as in canon. Whew. Okay. And, yeah, I think I'm going to leave it off with that. And we're going to get into the USJ arc next time I decide I want another part of this, which will most likely be tomorrow. So, maybe even today, because I ain't even got no football practice today. But then my mama going to be home, and I don't want to hear her mouth. So, yeah, hope you guys all enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell if you're new. Well, no, I messed up my outro, but I don't care. So, like, comment, subscribe. If you're new, make sure the bell is blue. And I'm going to see you all in the next video.